Partnerships. I think it might be in the forms, it might even be called business development. I'm not sure. No, it's good. Okay, great. We've got that. This is awesome. So collaborative partnerships, otherwise known as business development. It is my favourite because I know how quickly it is. And when we did the early on today, when we actually talked about the wins that people are having, the stuff we talked about, the big rise came from really one major area was partnerships and then team. So there were two consistent in the results in the group. And I see that as well. So I'm a massive fan of this. So using partnerships to acquire millions of customers, now maybe it's not millions, but certainly in these examples and the study, it was millions. In this sense, you want to be looking at mutually beneficial partnerships. Joint ventures, you can actually start to get a bit heavier stuff around licensing, distribution, and a thing to keep in mind that most of these things don't actually work. It's about going out. It's like for most people, before you get married, you go out on a lot of dates before you find the one that really works. And partnerships is exactly that same model. Yeah. So sometimes takes a while. Jesse Green. So sometimes it takes a little bit of time, and that's okay. Just know that sometimes dates can be good, like having a joint venture or just having one single promotion that you do with someone. That is fine. It doesn't have to go on and on forever. Yeah, you meet lots of great people. Same with this, and the most famous partnership that I know of anyway was the one that Michael Jordan did with Nike. I did on one of the webinars a little while ago, the numbers on it. Off the top of my, no, I didn't actually see my book, I'll tell a fib. And the partnership that he did, his favourite brand was actually Adidas. But they didn't make the right deal for him, and then he went to Nike, and that was probably one of the worst decisions Adidas ever made. And that to this day now, he still has the number one selling sports shoe, years on, and how much is he making just from the Air Jordan, the little logo that he made from it. Now again, coming back here, I already talked about this. If we look at what was the product, you guys think what was the product? It was the shoe, but it wasn't just the shoe, it was the shoe that had the little jumping man on there. So it was the shoe and the logo, the Air Jordans. Yeah? The brand or trust was his. He absolutely had it. That's why sports and athletes, movie stars, those sorts of people, they can bring a lot of this because that has, for the general population, usually has a large audience. And what was the reach or distribution? Who had the database? Nike actually did because they had some stores, but that wasn't the biggest place. What was it? No. Who had the data? Remember, you got to sell the stuff. You're going to sell shoes. Where do you sell shoes? Correct. So it was Walmart. So Walmart was the distribution chain. Now, they don't necessarily own all the database. They don't have the names, although I think they do now. Essentially, they have stores that people then come into and are using their stuff. So this is the three parts to putting together a partnership.